Bonjour, mes amis. Je suis le Dashi Canadien, and welcome to USFL Weekend Review. Week 5, come and gone. And, well, you know what we got to do. It's the routine drill. We got to talk about it. So let's review all 4 games from week 5. Starting off, we got the Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Bandits in what was actually a bit of a closer game than I really thought it was going to be. Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of shot myself in the foot on that one, thinking that was gonna be a little bit more spread out, but it wasn't. The Panthers using 4 people at the QB position for a combined 25 for 40, 343 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Patterson ran 8 times for 46 yards. Winard Jr. caught the ball 6 times for 86 yards. The 2 touchdowns coming from Petway, 5 for 80 and a TD, and O'Malley, 3 for 55 and a TD. As for the Tampa Bay Bandits, Tamu went 15 for 24, 207 yards, and 2 touchdowns for him. Washington ran 14 times for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. Franklin III, 5 catches for 81 yards and a TD. Dillon, 2 for 52 and a TD. And it was enough to give the Bandits the win 27-20. Bandits will now improve to 3-2. Michigan falls to 1-4. Moving on, we got the New Orleans Breakers taking on the New Jersey Generals. Bit of a good game, but it was a little more one-sided, but not by much compared to the last game. But the scores are pretty similar, but I still think it was a good game nonetheless. For the Breakers, Slaughter went 15 for 36, 155 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Fernandez ran the ball once for 44 yards, and yes, that was really the most productive running back. I'm not even kidding you. As for receiving, Adams caught the ball 4 times for 60 yards and a touchdown. Dixon 4 times for 29 and a touchdown for him. As for the general side, Johnson went 14 for 21, 213 passing yards and an interception. Victor ran the ball 17 times for 95 yards and a touchdown. Johnson, the QB, ran the ball 10 times for 39 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Turpin on the receiving side, 5 receptions for 106. And that is what helped the Generals get the win here against New Orleans, 27-17. And kind of a back and forth, but not really. Moving on, we got the Birmingham Stallions taking on the Philadelphia Stars and what is Birmingham's reign of terror in the USFL. Will it continue? We're about to find out. The combined effort of Smith and McGough went 21 for 33, 253 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Marable went 23 times on the ground for 114 yards and a touchdown. Smith even took one in on himself for a 2-yard rush. Williams caught the ball 5 times for 74 yards and a touchdown. Darius 3 times for 32 and a touchdown reception for him. As for the Stars, Cookus went 19 for 35, 215, and no other stat than that. Terry ran the ball twice for 52 yards and a touchdown. Colburn, a second, ran 7 times for 10 and a touchdown. On the receiving side, Terry caught the ball 5 times for 43 yards, but that's really it. The Stallions remain undefeated, 5-0. They beat the Stars 30-17 in a good game. Go Stallions. And then finally, you got the Pittsburgh Maulers taking on the Houston Gamblers. Pittsburgh's still looking for their first win. Will they get it? Well, let's see. The combined effort of Lee and Lauletta went 24 for 41, 221 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Groshek ran times for 24 yards. Gaither, 8 times for 108 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. As for the gamblers, Borson went 11 for 24, 165 passing yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Thompson ran 17 times for 80 yards. Borson, the QB himself, went 5 for 23 on the ground with a touchdown. Zuber went 3 receptions for 72 yards for the touchdown. But despite the gamblers leading with 6 to spare in the fourth quarter, the Maulers, they pull it out. They get their first win on a last-second touchdown pass to Gaither. So the Maulers win 21-20. Finally, they're in the win column. And finally, everyone can rejoice. And since we have not done this yet, let's look at the standings. We'll start with the North Division from 4th to 1st. The Maulers are in 4th at 1-4. 3rd, Michigan 1-4. 2nd, the Stars at 2-3. And 3rd and first rather, the Generals at 4-1. In the South Division, in 4th is Houston at 1-4. Tied for 2nd is Tampa Bay and New Orleans at 3-2. And in first place is the Birmingham Stallions, undefeated 5-0. That'll do it for this week. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below if you guys want to see anything next. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and join the Illogical Nation. Until next time, je suis de la Canadienne. Bonne nuit et au revoir.